Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Introduction. Augustus, formerly known as Gaius Octavius, is hailed as the first emperor of Rome and one of the most influential figures in Roman history. He ruled the Roman Empire during a time of immense change and transition, steering it toward stability and prosperity. This article examines the life, achievements, and legacy of Augustus, shedding light on his significance in shaping the course of the Rome and Empire. Early life and rise to power. Born in 63 BC into a distinguished Roman family, Augustus was the great-nephew of Julius Caesar. Despite his privileged background, Augustus faced numerous challenges at a young age. At just 19, he found himself thrust into the heart of Roman politics when his great-uncle was assassinated in 44 BC. Augustus quickly aligned himself with Mark Antony, one of Caesar's trusted generals, to secure his political survival. With Antony's support, Augustus began his ascent to power. Together, they formed the Second Triumvirate, a political alliance that aimed to avenge Caesar's death. In 42 BC, Augustus played a pivotal role in the decisive Battle of Philippi, defeating the Republican forces and solidifying his position within the Roman political landscape. Consolidating power and establishing the Principate. Following the defeat of Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Augustus emerged as the sole ruler of Rome. This marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire, with Augustus at its helm. Augustus introduced a series of reforms that aimed to restructure the Roman state. He initiated a comprehensive administrative overhaul, dividing the empire into provinces, each with its own governor. Appointed by Augustus himself. This ensured greater stability and effectiveness in governing the vast territories under Roman control. Additionally, Augustus established a standing professional army, ensuring the security and dominance of the Roman Empire. He also reformed the tax system, making it fair and efficient, which led to increased revenue for the state. Political reforms and cultural patronage. Under Augustus' rule, Rome experienced a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana, Roman peace. He focused on internal reforms and the promotion of Roman culture, setting the Taga for a golden age of literature and architecture. Augustus initiated a massive building program that reshaped the city of Rome. Many iconic structures, such as the Temple of Mars Ultor and the Arapacis Augustae, were constructed during his reign. Hesa buildings not only served as symbols of Augustus' power but also showcased his vision of a revitalized Rome. Furthermore, Augustus patronized poets like Virgil, Horace, and Ovid, whose works celebrated Rome's greatness and established Latin literature as a genuine art form. Legacy and impact. Augustus' reign had a profound and lasting impact on Rome and its subsequent history. His ability to maintain internal stability, strengthen the military, and foster cultural achievements established the foundations for the Roman Empire's longevity. One of Augustus' most significant legacies lies in the concept of imperial succession. Through his adoption of prominent generals and statesmen as his heirs, Augustus ensured a smooth transition of p. Or after his death. This dynastic approach would shape the future emperors of Rome and provide stability during times of political uncertainty. Augustus' rule also left a lasting mark on the idea of Roman citizenship. Under his administration, the privileges and rights of Roman citizens were expanded, particularly for those living in the provinces. By integrating diverse cultures into the empire and granting citizenship to provincials, Augustus fostered a sense of unity and loyalty towards Rome. The influence of Augustus, the first emperor of Rome, cannot be overstated. His leadership and political maneuvering during a time of great change in Rome shaped the course of history. Augustus, born Gaius Octavius in 63 BC, faced numerous challenges from a young age. However, after the assassination of his great-uncle Julius Caesar, he aligned himself with Mark Antony to secure his political coup. Arrival. With Antony's support, Augustus formed the Second Triumvirate, a political alliance aimed at avenging Caesar's death. Their victory at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC solidified Augustus' position. Then Roman politics. Following the defeat of Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Augustus emerged as the sole ruler of Rome, marking the end of the Roman Republic. Rather than proclaiming himself as emperor, Augustus chose the title princeps to emphasize his commitment to traditional Roman values and institutions. He implemented significant reforms to restructure the Roman state, including an administrative overhaul that divided the empire into provinces, each with its own governor appointed by Augustus. Additionally, Augustus established a standing professional army, reformed the tax system, and initiated various political and cultural reforms. Under his rule, Rome experienced relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana. Augustus focused on internal reforms and patronized poets such as Virgil, Horace, and Ovid, who celebrated Rome's greatness and contributed to a golden age of literature. Augustus' reign left a profound impact on Rome and its subsequent history. His adoption of prominent generals and statesmen as his heirs ensured a smooth transition of power, creating a dynastic approach to imperial succession. He also expanded the privileges and rights of Roman citizens, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty throughout the empire. Augustus, the first emperor of Rome, was born as Gaius Octavius in 63 BC. Despite his privileged background, he faced numerous challenges early in his life. At the age of 19, he entered Roman politics. Following the assassination of his great-uncle, Julius Caesar. Augustus aligned himself with Mark Antony to secure his political survival. With Antony's support, Augustus formed the Second Triumvirate, a political alliance aimed at avenging Caesar's death. Their victory at the Battle of Philippi in 42 BC solidified Augustus' position in Roman politics. After the defeat of Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Augustus emerged as the sole ruler of Rome, marking the end of the Roman Republic. Rather than proclaiming himself emperor, Augustus chose the title princeps to emphasize his commitment to traditional Roman values and institutions. He implemented significant reforms to restructure the Roman state, including a comprehensive administrative overhaul. By dividing the empire into provinces, each with its own governor appointed by Augustus, he ensured greater stability and effecti. Finesse in governing the vast territories under Roman control. Augustus also established a standing professional army, which secured the security and dominance of the Roman Empire. He reformed the tax system to make it fair and efficient, leading to increased revenue for the state. Through these measures, Augustus consolidated his power and established a system known as the Principate, which combined elements of monarchy and republic. Under Augustus' rule, Rome experienced a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Romana. Augustus focused on internal reforms and the promotion of Roman culture. He initiated a massive building program that reshaped the city of Rome, with iconic structures like the Temple of Mars Ultor and the Arapacis Augustae constructed during his reign. Augustus also supported poets such as Virgil, Horace, and Ovid, who celebrated Rome's greatness and established Latin literature as an art form. Augustus' reign left a profound and lasting impact on Rome and its subsequent history. One of his significant legacies lies in the concept of imperial succession. By adopting prominent generals and statesmen as his heirs, Augustus ensured a smooth transition of power after his death. This dynastic approach would shape future emperors and provide stability during times of political uncertainty. Augustus' rule also expanded Roman citizenship rights and privileges, particularly for those living in the provinces. By integrating diverse cultures into the empire and granting citizenship, he fostered a sense of unity and loyalty towards Rome.